everyone. Welcome back to a new episode of Office Hours. I'm Lindsay D. Woody, Operations Manager here at American Wholesale Hemp. Got a big show scheduled for you guys today. Today I have on a couple of guests. Our first guest is Uncle Grumpy. I had him on today to talk about Blue Magic and him using it in his own personal home grow and what he's been able to help us with in the research and development of Blue Magic. I'm also going to have on Hector Nehar with Urban Mother. And Hector is a organic gardener, and he also has a home grow as well. He's a medical marijuana patient and has his home grow, and he's also helped us with the research and development portion of Blue Magic. And Hector also white labels our products, our pure cannabis products manufactured at Cantech Labs. So I'm very, very excited to have Hector and Uncle Grumpy on today. I'm so thankful they were able to join us on our official Blue Magic launch day here at American Wholesale Hemp. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I hope you love the show today.
In the summer of 2018, despite a fierce and well-financed opposition, the state of Oklahoma passed State Question 788, giving the citizens the most open medical marijuana system in the U.S.
The people of Oklahoma spoke last night, and they said they wanted medical marijuana.
Critics tried to frame 788 as being too loosely written, pointing to the bill's lack of qualifying conditions. Proponents countered that the bill would allow maximum access to the widest range of patients. State Question 788 passed by more than 13 points. My friends call me Grumpy. I'm a citizen lobbyist on the front lines of the cannabis revolution in the great state of Oklahoma. I represent not only the 507,000 individuals that voted for medical cannabis, but my fellow citizens who need this medicine. Join us as we travel the state to meet with politicians, activists, business owners, but most importantly, patients.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Office Hours. I have my guest with me today. I have Chris Moe with me today, better known as Uncle Grumpy. So, Chris, thank you so much for joining me, my friend.
Thank you for having me.
I really appreciate you coming on today. So, Chris and I are going to sit down, or do you want me to call you Uncle Grumpy?
Grumpy's fine. That's
Grumpy, okay. All right. Well, Grumpy and I are going to talk about Blue Magic today. But first, I would like you to tell us a little bit about yourself and your involvement in the cannabis community and how you know our CEO and creator of Blue Magic, Ryan Early. And
well, I'm a simple home grower, like so many in Oklahoma, and I got involved in legislation having to do with 788 before it passed, and I've been involved ever since then. I met Ryan Early at the beginning of that when the first trade organization was created here in Oklahoma. He and I were both on the board, and we've been friends ever since then. I've been a home grower for a number of years, even before it was legal. And so when I got involved, that was what it was about for me. It was about protecting the home grow. And here's the thing about Oklahoma weather. I don't care if you grow at home or if you grow commercially, we're all growing under the same air, and it's windy here.
In the same climate.
So yeah,
Yep.
so a product like this has really come in handy for me as a home grower and many others that I know. I'm sure it's good for commercial too. I'm not a commercial grower, but it has saved me an enormous amount of work.
Well, that's awesome. So, and that's one thing that I and Ryan and Jordan and everyone involved with Blue Magic really wants to let everyone know that Blue Magic is not just for the large commercial grows that we all know are all over Oklahoma now. There's a place for it in our home grows as well. And for these patients that have their plants in their home, they need this as well, because like you said, we're all in Oklahoma, and Oklahoma has a very diverse climate, but it's rough. And we have pests and bugs and all sorts of stuff that growers in other parts of the country, they've never even heard of, never seen, never dealt with. But we're all, whether we're large scale grow or home grow, we're dealing with the same stuff, right?
Yeah, for me it was powdery mildew and spider mites.
Yes.
And as windy as it is here, I think just about everybody is going to end up with spider mites at some point. And as humid as it is here, everyone's going to end up with powdery mildew.
Yes.
If you grow enough. So
Yep.
It's just going to happen. So again, I had tried just about every product out there. Last year was the first year I've ever gotten spider mites in the time I've been growing. I've had powdery mildew before, had a little trouble getting rid of it, but would always manage to squeak by, but never had a big bug problem. Now that everybody's growing, everybody's coming up with a spider mite problem.
They are. It is, it is just inundated.
Yeah,
the state of Oklahoma.
And again, I spent a lot of money trying everything that everybody said to get, and most of them had conditions, you can't use into a certain amount into flower and things like that. And I was in a situation where I had a heavy infestation, if I could say the word, in both my flower tent and my veg tent. So I was in dire straits. And I came and talked to Ryan, and he told me about this. This you can spray right up until harvest if you need to. I did, and I saved an enormous amount of work. I really did.
And so, obviously we've had our select few growers that we have worked with here. Is they've all been researchers for us, and they've worked closely with us in the research and development portion of Blue Magic prior to today's official launch of Blue Magic. And so you were one of those for us on the home grow scale. And so you've been, you've had the pleasure and of being able to use this product and help us. Okay, Ryan, this is what it helped me with. This is how I used it. This is what it took care of. And you've been able to give us that feedback and helping us with our research and development and which helped us get us approved, right? Get our ODAF approvals and EPA approvals.
I've also gotten it, like I said, other home growers have reached out to me, and I've gotten a few other people on board with the program. They've sent back long letters, which I've then gotten to Ryan about their use of this product, and everybody's just been thrilled. And one of the things I like best about it is the little critters run away almost immediately.
Yeah.
So
plants love it, pests hate it.
Yes, they do.
Yep.
You have to stay on it. You have to keep on it, or they won't come back. Because spider mites will run into your carpet and everywhere else.
Yeah.
So it's a little more difficult than just one spray and you're done. But the plants really love the product. They really never look shinier and better. I like the gloss it gives them all.
Right.
They're really healthy and happy.
Right. And so, and I've heard this, from other folks who've been part of the research and development of this product, is that, Blue Magic is not as harsh on the plants. It's not damaging the plants like everything else that people were just trying out of desperation, was doing. It was damaging plants and wasn't getting rid of the issues that they were trying to treat. And then
before I found out about this, everybody that was actually having success in getting rid of spider mites that was talking to me about it was ending up having to use neem oil in one form or another.
Okay.
And those that grow know that that's a very tricky thing to do, and if you can in any way never use it, that would be the way to go.
Right.
I've chosen to never use it. So I was lucky I found this when I did, because I was at that stage of frustration. And again, I want to emphasize what was best for me was that my veg tent and my flower tent sit side by side. I was going to have to spray more than just my veg plants. If you're using neem oil or something like that, you've got to do this before it gets into flower. You cannot
Right.
spray that late in the game.
Right.
And even with some of those, you're going to need to wash your bud when you're done. With this, I didn't have to worry about any of that.
Right.
So it really worked well.
Right. Not a complicated process to use Blue Magic, and I think everybody I've spoken with so far who has helped us with the research and development, that's what they've been most excited about. It's not tricky to use, and it takes care of the problem. And once their problem is, eradicated, and these infestations are gone and the powdery mildew's gone, they're able to use it weekly for preventative maintenance, right?
Yeah, and with the humidity, you're going to want to, because you don't want that powdery
Absolutely.
mildew to come back.
Right.
The spider mites may or may not come back depending on if they're living somewhere else on your property,
Right.
or if they're brought in by somebody else on another occasion.
Mhm.
The powdery mildew here in Oklahoma is something, unless you're growing out west where it's really super dry, it's really something you've got to keep up on. And I grow in cloth pots, and those tend to be worse for powdery mildew.
Yeah. And Grumpy, if people want to find you on social media or anywhere on the internet, how can we get a hold of you?
You can just go to okcla.org. That's our website. It's the Oklahoma Cannabis Liberty Alliance. Or you can just look at my Facebook page, which is just Chris Moe.
Chris Moe.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's, I think it's incredible, and it's important for us to get the word out that, like I said, this is not just for large scale commercial operations here. It can be used by, mom and pop down the road that have a home grow, and it's going to be effective no matter what scale you're on. So.
Yeah, and again, like I said, I had spent well over a couple $100 on different stuff over about a 3-month period, over about 90 days of trying to get rid of the spider mites, and I accomplished absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
They stayed at a low roar the entire time. They never got worse, but they stayed at a low
Yeah.
roar. And,
Until you got this.
Until I got this. So, I've made a few changes in the last few years. We're all learning. None of us are master growers, as they say. We're all students.
Right.
And in the last year, I've learned a lot of new tricks. I've learned how to use CO2 and a few other things. And Blue Magic is one of the things that helped me actually double my yield in the last 18 months.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on today and talking to us about your findings and using Blue Magic at home. And I really appreciate it, and I'd love to have you back sometime.
Okay.
So thank you
Anytime.
very much, Grumpy.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Nice
it.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Welcome back to Office Hours. I have my second guest on with me now. This is Hector Nahar, owner of Urban Mother, which is a company that produces CBD products, right?
Yes.
Hector, thank you very much for coming on today, my friend.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. So, Hector, you've been heavily involved with our companies since the beginning, right?
2016, I've been affiliated with Ryan Early and his company, so no stranger to the organization here.
Absolutely. And so the products that you carry, they are white labeled products through Cantech Labs, correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So, you've been heavily involved with our businesses and all of us since the start. And so
We're like family.
we are family. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
You're stuck with us whether you want to be or not, Hector.
Absolutely.
So obviously today's a big day here at American Wholesale Hemp. It is Blue Magic launch day.
Yes.
Can you believe it's finally here?
No, and I am a big believer in this because I was, like I said, I am family here. We use this in the greenhouses through the research program that Ryan Early owns and operates. And I came to him with a powdery mildew issue in one of my personal grow tents, and he introduced me to this product. 2 days, I was powdery mildew free.
In 2 days.
2 days.
Wow.
Yeah,
And that's in your home grow, right?
At
your home.
I am a medical marijuana card holder.
Yes.
So I grow my own medicine,
Mm-hmm.
and like I said, I came upon one of my plants that had some powdery mildew, and Ryan introduced me to this fantastic product. And like I said, after 2 applications, it was gone.
Yep.
It was
So
gone.
just like Grumpy that I had on prior to you sitting down with me, you've got a home grow, you had a problem, you sat down with your friend Ryan Early, and you know what, Hector, let's get you in on this research and development of our product that we are developing to help us get this research off the ground with.
Well, I was happy.
right?
I was happy to contribute to that effort.
It helped you, helped
research and
us.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
The research and development obviously is part of launching a reputable product.
Right.
So there was this product was not born overnight, and with some other applications that I was privy to use it on. I'm an organic gardener.
Yes.
So I grow my own food, from tomatoes, green peppers, grapes, asparagus. I grow some food at home. And for the last 5 to 6 years, I've suffered with spider mites, definitely, all over my tomato plants. That was a given.
Mm-hmm.
I tried all kinds of different ways of dealing with that, from planting target plants like marigolds for them to sacrifice for the good
Mm-hmm.
of the tomato plants, but it was always in vain. And my grapevines would get rust. The rust would spread to my rose bushes,
Mm-hmm.
which would transfer to my pecan trees. So by the end of summer, my backyard looked like it was all burned up. That rust, it was a real killer of a lot of vegetation.
Mm-hmm.
The grapevines always came down with different things such as aphids and white flies.
Mm-hmm.
So I was intrigued to try this on other applications other than medical marijuana. And I made up a couple of gallons, sprayed my backyard on all these problem areas.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, 2020 was the first year that I had no issues of anything to speak of that I had in years prior. So,
And as a preventative maintenance, how often were you spraying your food that you're growing?
for my backyard, once a week.
Once a week.
Once a week. That was it.
And see, Hector, that's the thing that I am so excited about, and I really want to get the word out, is that this product is not just for medical marijuana and hemp plants, right? And it's not just for large commercial grows, and it's not just for home grows. This product can also be used on other gardening,
Absolutely.
right? Our tomato plants, and like you said, your bell peppers and grapes and asparagus. And so this is not just a one area, right? We can use this on anything we are growing at home, or on a small scale or large scale.
This is agricultural.
Yes.
This is agricultural. This is for plants, and it everything that I'm making claims to. I've used it.
Mm-hmm.
I've put it to the test.
You've seen it with your own eyes.
It does what it says it does.
Yeah. See, and that's incredible. And I think this is there's a place for Blue Magic in everybody's home, right? I truly believe that, and we've seen it. I mean, because you've tried it in both instances, right?
Absolutely.
And so that's what's most exciting about this is we're excited in the medical marijuana community for it, but if you're growing in Oklahoma in our harsh climate and the weather and the pests and bugs that we deal with here, You need Blue Magic no matter what you're growing.
Yeah, that's the thing is, you can grow indoors and climate control with your best efforts. You can still come down with the powdery mildew. This stuff knocks it out. Outdoors, again, the harsh climate, like you mentioned. My gardens or my grow is in the city of Oklahoma City, and with my best organic methods, I can take care to try to mitigate the pest and issues, but my neighbors don't take the same practice, so it was always a losing battle. With this, my mitigation efforts was once a week, and lots of success, and it was. I made mention about that to Ryan early and his team about the success that I had.
And that's something else that speaks volumes to me, Hector, is that, in growing your own food, and organic is obviously very, very important to you. And the fact that you feel comfortable and safe using this product on the food that you will be ingesting at some point speaks volumes to me.
Absolutely. It's safe.
Yep.
It is safe.
Yep. Well, Hector, I really appreciate you coming on today. Where can people find you on social media, or if they want to find your CBD products?
Well,
where can we find
Facebook. You're on Facebook at Urban Mother CBD.
Urban Mother CBD on Facebook,
So you
okay?
can find us there. And urbanmotherllc.com is our webpage.
Urban
You
Mother
can order
LLC.
our products online, and we ship priority mail.
Awesome. Hector, thank you so much, my friend.
Thank
Happy
you,
Blue
Lindsay.
Magic Day.
Happy Blue Magic Day. Peace.
Welcome back to Office Hours, everyone. So I know today we've talked a lot about Blue Magic on today's show. Rightfully so. Today is our Blue Magic launch day here at American Wholesale Hemp. So we've had a very, very busy day, exciting day. But not just today, it's been a busy and exciting week at American Wholesale Hemp. This past Monday, May 17th, we officially launched our 30 ml line of tinctures. Last Friday, I had Ryan Early on Office Hours discussing the launch of the 30 ml tinctures. And so I encourage you to go back and watch last week's episode, talking more about that launch of those products. And so, but I do want to go over those just a little bit more with you today, since we officially launched on Monday. I've had lots of great feedback on it, but I've also had a lot of questions in talking to our customers and distributors this week. And one of the main questions that I have gotten time and time again, I've probably gotten it 50 times so far this week alone, is tell me more about Platinum. How does it work? What is our dosing recommendation for this product in comparison to our old PCX line that is going to be discontinued at the end of May? And so, this is a bigger and better product than the PCX line, and that's why we're so excited about Platinum. And if you will, it's going to be kind of our old PCX line condensed into one bottle. And so, we've got some information here that we've put together. We're going to have it on the screen here in this video, and I'm also going to be sending out more information about this via email. But to kind of answer some questions on dosing of Platinum, if you're familiar with taking 25 milligrams of our old PCX product, that's going to equate to 1.25 mLs in our new Platinum. So that's going to be one full dropper and then up to the 0.25 dropper line for a dose. If you're familiar with taking 15 milligrams as a dose, that's going to be 0.75 mLs in our new Platinum Dropper. The 1,000 milligram or 10 milligram is going to be the 0.5 ml line in our new Platinum Dropper. And then 5 milligrams, or what some people may be used to as a 500 milligram bottle, dose is going to be the 0.25 mLs in this Platinum. So I really hope that that clears up some of the questions on what to take and how often and when to be taking it if you're used to something else. If you have any other questions about this or need some more clarification, call me anytime here at the office at 405-604-0525 or email me directly at Lindsay, that's LINDSEY, at awhemp.com. I'll be happy to walk you through that and get you some more information. Again, I am going to be sending out some more emails today and in the days to come, breaking this down for everyone and including some more information from Ryan Early himself. So that's the information I wanted to go over on the launch of the 30 mils. We've had a great response so far this week, and I'm so excited about those products. But also with Blue Magic launch. Today's been a big day for Blue Magic launch. We've got our gallons and 32 ounce sizes available at AmericanWholesaleHemp.com. They are live on the website for retail purchase only. But in purchasing at retail on our website, we've also got a coupon code available. It is Hempicide. That is HEMPICIDE. That's going to get you 10% off of your retail purchase and free shipping. So that's huge. So there is an order limit on that on the website during this first round of Blue Magic. And so that's going to be a 4-gallon minimum on the gallon sizes and then a 9-bottle limit on the 32-ounce bottles. So 4-gallon limit on the gallons, 9-bottle limit on the 32-ounce. So it is available retail only online, but if you have your Oklahoma grower's license and you're wanting to receive wholesale and bulk discounts for Blue Magic, contact me directly again at Lindsay at AmericanWholesaleHemp.com or awhemp.com, or call the office for that pricing and information. So we're super excited. We've had a huge response today. Everyone is thrilled to be able to get this product in their hands finally after hearing us talk about it for well over a year. So we're so excited and we appreciate the response, and we'll be sending out more information in the days to come. All right, everyone, that's going to do it for this week's episode of Office Hours. Huge thank you to Uncle Grumpy and Hector for coming on today to visit with me about Blue Magic and using Blue Magic in their home grows. I appreciate them so much coming in and sharing their knowledge of growing and this product that they've had with us. So thank you both for joining us today. Also, I hope the little information I was able to give you guys on the launch of 30 mils was helpful. Again, if you have any questions about that launch, reach out to me at any time and I'll be glad to help you. Also, a few things here. We've got Green Grow Fest coming up June 25th through the 27th in Depew, Oklahoma, and Blue Magic is the title sponsor of Green Grow Fest this year. It's going to be huge, and we are so excited to be a part of it. We will have Blue Magic out there for sale, and so if you want more information about Green Grow Fest, you can go to greengrowfest.com, or again, reach out to me here at the office, and I'll be glad to pass on all the information to you as well. Again, Blue Magic has officially launched here at American Wholesale Hemp. You can purchase it for retail online at www.americanwholesalehemp.com. We've got retail pricing. Use code Hempicide at checkout for 10% off and free shipping. Again, for wholesale and bulk discount options, reach out to me here at the office for that pricing and information. Also, the launch of 30 Mills was this past Monday, May 17th. Those are live on AmericanWholesaleHemp.com as well. And we've got all of our normal distributor pricing for our tinctures available for that as well. And also, I want to, reach out and, say thanks again to Uncle Grumpy and Hector. If you're interested in reaching out to Uncle Grumpy, you can find him at okcla.org. And then reach out to Hector if you would like to speak with him at urbanmotherllc.com. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's show. It was a fun one, and I will see you guys next week.